Daniel Ricciardo may still be reeling from his Azerbaijan crash with teammate Max Verstappen, complicating contract talks, but he's refuted claims he's signed an agreement with Ferrari. Ricciardo's next contract is the sport's hottest topic, with the Australian a free agent at the end of 2018 for the first time in his F1 career, but the 28-year-old says he's only held talks with Red Bull to date. "I'm aware of other reports, but there hasn't been anything else," he said. "They are not true, at least not up until now, certainly not." Ricciardo is not short of 2019 options after his race-winning drive in China, where he passed 5 drivers in 8 laps, but says his next contract must offer performance and equality for a shot at the title. The Australian, though, isn't expecting to be distracted by ongoing negotiations, with a small team around him to take care of business.
I've got a pretty small group around me. I try not to overcomplicate it, so I'm pretty comfortable, I guess, talking, but I've got my lawyer who helps me out a bit as well. So yeah, it's a small little team.
Fernando Alonso has kicked off a punishing schedule, with last weekend's Azerbaijan Grand Prix the first of 10 events in 13 weeks, including the Le Mans 24 Hours in mid-June. The Spaniard is dovetailing his McLaren F1 drive with an LMP1 campaign for Toyota in the World Endurance Championship Super Season, a highly ambitious plan that makes for a combined 29-event calendar. Alonso now heads to Belgium for the 6 hours of Spa-Francorchamps, but must endure 5 events across 5 weekends, including Canada, Le Mans, and then F1's triple header in France, Austria, and Great Britain. The 2-time F1 world champion says, though, that the physical and mental assault of a bumper schedule will be all worth it.
It's a privilege and it's a dream come true for me to join the WEC calendar and of course Le Mans. So very excited. It's going to be a very busy year for me, combined Formula One and Endurance Championship, but you know, it's a dream come true.
Williams' Sergei Sirotkin has been handed a 3-place grid penalty for the next race in Spain, following his collision with Sergio Perez on lap 1 in Azerbaijan. The Russian hit into the back of Perez on the run to turn 2, before being brutally sandwiched by McLaren's Fernando Alonso and Renault's Nico Hülkenberg, earning a grid penalty for Spain and 2 penalty points on his license. Sirotkin has only finished 2 races so far, in Bahrain and China. McLaren reshuffled its design team following the Chinese Grand Prix, with its chassis chief technical officer Tim Goss removed from the squad, in a bid to close the gap to F1's top 3. McLaren is having its best season start since 2014, with 36 points earned from the first 4 races. But the former world champions have said its pre-season targets weren't ambitious enough. Though details surrounding the reshuffle are yet to be confirmed, with its other technical leaders including Chief Engineering Officer Matt Morris and Aero Chief Technical Officer Peter Prodromou. This is a proactive, ongoing process that addresses a broad range of factors across the organization, a team spokesperson said. The squad scored its 3rd double points finish in 4 races in Azerbaijan, with Alonso 7th, Stoffel Vandoorne 9th. F1's governing body, the FIA, has warned the teams it's cracking down on exhaust blowing again, with special engine modes allegedly being used to blow the rear wing and increase downforce. The clampdown is being led by former Ferrari man Nicolas Tombazis, who is now the FIA's technical head of single-seaters, on suspicion that Ferrari and Renault have been making gains from the area. "We do not accept engine maps that are specifically designed to increase the flow of exhaust in corners," Tombazis said in a letter to the teams. Red Bull Racing was the pioneer of exhaust blowing, with its championship-winning RB7 featuring an exhaust-blown diffuser, gases coming from the exhaust even when the driver was off throttle, providing lots of downforce for better performance in corners. It did, however, require a counterintuitive driving style in minimizing time off the throttle, one Sebastian Vettel mastered for a second of 4 crowns with Red Bull before exhaust blowing was banned from 2012. TheInsideLine.com for everything Formula One.